Check out FlipsideGaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on orders over $10. From August 18th, 2020 through September 25th, 2020, if you use this promo code, you will automatically be entered into a drawing to win a Zendikar Rising set booster box. Also, there is another way to enter where no purchase is necessary. See the link in the description below for full details. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to the special edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch. It's that time of the week again, where we count down the top 10 hottest cards of the week. Now, we always look at two things when we pick our top 10. First off, we want to see an increase in percentage value of the card. And secondly, we want to see an increase in sales, not just an increase in asking price. That way we can filter out some of the market manipulation that is occurring out there. Now, as you might be aware, there is a lot happening in the secondary market. The buyouts have continued this week on reserve list cards, and also we had a lot of Zendikar Rising previews, and obviously some of those previews have had an impact on existing card pricing. Quickly before we get into all that though, just a fast reminder, if you go to FlipsideGaming.com, you can use that Heroes promo code to save 10% on orders over $10. Currently, you can pre-order Zendikar Rising products. They also did restock on Double Masters products, so if you're still looking to pick some of those up, they do have them on the website again. As a matter of fact, if you use the Heroes promo code on a Double Masters booster box, for example, it does go down to $297, and that does include shipping in the United States. Also, whenever you use the promo code, it does support the channel, and that's always appreciated, so thank you. And without any further ado, let's get into it. Number 10 is Outlaws Merriment. It's going up 222 to 378 this week. That's a 142% increase. And this is a card that currently does see some commander play, but the reason it's going up is because of the recent Zendikar Rising previews. We learned there's going to be a party mechanic that actually has cards that reward you for having certain creature types in play. Those creature types include Cleric, Warrior, Rogue, and Wizard. Also, too, the Orzhov colors in the set do have a Cleric tribal theme as well. Put it all together, and this card is getting very hot right now. Number 9, Azmira, Holy Avenger, up 324 this week to 441. That's a 277% increase if you're doing the math at home. The main reason this is going up right now is just the fact that it is on the reserve list. Like I said earlier, there have been a lot of big reserve list buyouts, but that has trickled down to some of the cheaper reserve list cards. You have a situation where players are seeing these big reserve list cards getting bought up. You're seeing a lot of market manipulation in some cases. And more people are deciding, you know what, before the card goes up in price, I'm going to go and pick up that reserve list card that I've been meaning to pick up for a while. And I think that's why you're seeing cards like this jump up a little bit. Also, too, this could be tied in with the Zendikar Rising previews for a couple of reasons. One, this is a Cleric. And two, there are cards that care about +1/+1 counters in the set as well. Currently, this does see some commander play. Sometimes it will show up as a commander. Number 8 is Seldevi Excavations. It goes up 362 this week to 1295. That's a 39% increase, and this one's moving for a very similar reason as the previous card. This is another reserve list card that is drying up in the marketplace. It does see some commander play. Number 7 is Volrath's Shapeshifter, up 519 to 899 for a 137% increase. Yet another reserve list card drying up in the marketplace. I don't think this has been seeing a lot of commander play recently, but that does surprise me a little bit because this has been one of my favorite cards traditionally to throw in decks here or there. Number 6, Admonition Angel, up $611 to $14 for a 77% increase. Of course, this is hot right now because Landfall is back in Zendikar Rising. We saw a number of cards previewed with the mechanic. Also, a number of support cards were previewed recently as well. Beyond that, this is also an Angel, and Angel decks have been popular in Commander. Remember, Kali of the Vast was reprinted not too long ago in Double Masters, and Zendikar Rising has also shown us new Angels, which could inspire players to be excited about that tribe going forward. Number 5 is Braid of Fire. It goes up $611 this week to $2148. That's a 40% increase. This is from Cold Snap. It did get reprinted, though, in foil and WPN mystery boosters. That copy is also going up this week. Now, this card does see play in a number of different commander builds, but it is because of his Zendikar Rising preview that it's moving up this much right now. That card is Leyline Tyrant. Obviously, these two cards could play very well together in the future. Number 4, another card from the reserve list here. It is Baron Sengir. It goes up $14.98 to $17.39. That is a 622% increase. So yes, another reserve list card drawing up. Maybe this one's a targeted buyout. Although this was mentioned in one of the professor's videos just a couple days ago on Tolarian Community College, that video was about the reserve list, and it's very possible that either it just brought this card to some people's attention, or some players might not have even realized it was on the reserve list. Also, we are getting a new Baron Sengir in Commander Legends, and maybe that brought some attention to the card as well. Currently, it does see some Commander play, but I do think, again, it is rising because of the other reasons. Number 3, Aboro Palace in the Clouds. It goes up 27.13 to 55.99 this week. That is a 94% increase. This does see Commander play right now in Tachiova, Benthic Druid builds, and more. Also sees a little Modern play, but obviously the reason it's going up this much right now is because it plays very well with the landfall mechanic, and Zendikar Rising is bringing that mechanic back. Number 2 takes us back to the reserve list. It is Radiant Archangel. This is going up $37.58 to $65 for a 137% increase. This currently does see a little Commander play, and like I mentioned earlier, there could be some increased interest in Angels because of Zendikar Rising. Also, we know there has been some increased interest because of the Kali of the Vast reprint, but this feels like a buyout to me. It has been going up quite aggressively for a couple weeks now. Number 1 is Scroll Rack from Tempest. It goes up $46 to $142.48 for a 48% increase this week. Now, this did get a couple reprintings in foil, but this is the only printing in non-foil currently. It is a highly played Commander card, shows up in a ton of different builds. It's especially good in Yuriko the Tiger's Shadow decks, but you could just throw this in anything and be pretty happy with it. Now, this card is not on the reserve list, but it was also mentioned in that video by the professor that I talked about earlier. So again, that could have brought some more attention to the card this week. It's also jumping pretty aggressively, so maybe there's a targeted buyout here, but it just could be drying up naturally too. That does it for this week's top 10 hottest cards of the week. We're going to be back this weekend to do our big episode of the Market Watch as we do every weekend. We discuss all aspects of the secondary market there. But until next time, hey, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon and have a great day.